Scorpio, hello, welcome back. Today we are doing a reading for March 28th until April the 3rd, 2021. This will be for sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio, should you cross-watch. And as always, this is a general reading and it might not resonate for you. That's absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. Thank you so much to those of you who have liked, who have subscribed, and who have shared content from the channel with others. It really does mean the world to me, and I love interacting with you. So if today's reading does resonate, please leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, let me know. And if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button. I would be ever so grateful. Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on. Geez Louise, for you here, Scorpio. Ooh, wow, okay. Overall energy here is the Queen of Wands. Feeling inspired right now, Scorpio, is an overwhelming energy for me since laying the cards down for you. Feeling inspired. In the recent past here too, we're talking inspiration, we are talking passion, and we are talking feeling confident and rooted in who we are and what we want to do. And as such, we are starting to think in bigger, broader strokes about the future, thinking in bigger ways about what we want for ourselves, working on inspired ideas for how we can propel ourselves forward, create a better life for ourselves, feel more capable. Getting ourselves into that receiving energy, that vibrational state that says, I am open to receive opportunities, money, ideas, friendships, love, whatever that looks like. I see you here really consciously working on opening up your mind, moving away from maybe any sense of rigidity that we carry as a sweet fixed water sign, and getting super focused on those inspired creative solutions and ideas for what our future can hold for us. Coming into the present energy here, not much is changing. I see you actively starting to move away from the energies that just don't serve you, that don't inspire you, maybe separating yourself from friendships or other connections in your life that aren't in alignment with your present ideals, with your present values and goals. Because what you want is to have a life where everything feels really balanced. And I think that you are seeing as such as you are kind of leveling up cosmically here, getting into higher vibrational states of the people around you that may not be rising to the occasion to meet you, and noticing the imbalances that you have in those relationships, noticing that, when I make space from this person, I feel better in myself, and focusing on that. There is real energy for you here, Scorpio, about considering future, about considering happiness, about considering love, family, support, just feeling like my life is my own and my life inspires me every day. And we are trying to do everything that we can right now to propel ourselves into that. Really beautiful. Coming into the future energy, I think you're going to see some expansion on this idea of what do I need to separate myself from in order to have the best version of my life that I can? Where am I having my energy sucked out? And where do I, refill my own cup? As such, you may see yourself kind of removing a little bit from the people around you, taking a little time out from some of your friendships, from large social gatherings, not large social gatherings, obviously, COVID, etc., but removing ourselves a little bit from group things, really focusing on our own needs and getting clear about it without having the distraction of those social obligations here. There is definite focus and energy on building a better home life, building stronger home life, starting to consider what laying roots will look like for you, if you want, children or not, more children or not, if you're already a parent. Just really thinking about the type of home life that we want and how we're going to move ourselves and transition into that, and spending a lot of time actively working on manifesting it, visualizing it, daydreaming about it, lucid dreaming at night about it, whatever that looks like for you. This is a time for you to just kind of step back a little bit, spend time with Scorpio, spend time with yourself, and see what that can bring for you. Now, we'll do a little clarifying here, starting with this Queen of Wands. Yeah, feeling really energized and excited about starting new things here, particularly relating to work or authority, I do think. You may be also getting inspired by a boss or superior person that you are working with, making you want to just put yourself out there a little bit more, share your voice a little bit more, share your ideas a little bit more. Right now, there is this open energy here for you, Scorpio, where you're feeling, again, receptive, feeling confident, feeling comfortable with the idea of putting yourself into some situations, scenarios, places that are new to you, that might teach you new things, that might bring new information your way. We'll take a look in the recent past at the Ace of Swords that came up for you here. Yeah, we've got that Three of Materials coming up again, the Ten of Inspiration, and the Strength card here. So again, we're talking about having really clear thinking about where we're most confident, where we feel our skills are best suited, and how we can use both of those tools, our skills and our confidence, to be able to build and craft and create a better home experience. And this could be, you know, making upgrades to your home space. This could be the consideration of starting to put away money to buy a home, starting to look into moving, maybe if that's where your energy is going. Maybe you recognize that you are needing a bigger space to live in, maybe especially if you want to add more humans to the space that you live in, or have changing needs for what you want to do. We'll take a look in the present energy. We had a Six of Swords come up here. The Hermit coming up for you again, the Four of Inspiration, and the Ace of Emotions. Again, this is talking about personal work right now, removing ourselves a little bit from the external world, from the friendships, from the social gatherings, from whatever that looks like for you, and focusing on celebrating our own wins and recognizing the places in which we want to grow. Four of Inspiration is also in some circles considered the halfway to marriage card, and we have it coming with an Ace of Emotions. So maybe you are thinking about the next commitment steps in a relationship that you are involved in, and now taking fine stock of what your life looks like now, what the major influences in your life look like now, and are those all things that I would want to carry forward into the next phase of commitment to another person? Are there versions of myself, or are there people or energies or items around me that I need to shed to make more space for whatever it is that I'm looking for here? I mean, we have the Four of Inspiration, the Ace of Emotions, and the Ten of Cups all coming up for you here. This is a real focus on long-term happiness, long-term commitment, love, long-term, you know, so really trying to figure out what the balance is that we need in our life to achieve exactly what we want in that regard. Let's clarify this Hermit card because it's come up twice. Wow, lots of aces. So again, we're talking about inspired thinking, inspired ideas, sparks of passion. That is all coming up here for you. We've had a lot of aces show up. And for you here, we have the Ace of Inspiration or Wands, the Three of Inspiration, and the Muse of Emotions. This is you working on your personal empowerment and really in a very concrete way thinking about it. Thinking about the steps that you want to see for yourself moving into the future, thinking about the ways in which you want to progress, maybe working on a 5-year plan for yourself, a 10-year plan for yourself, a 20-year plan for yourself, so that you can get very, very clear on what you want to achieve, the direction you want to go in, and how you want to get there, so that you're not floating around just, moving through life and then realizing, oh, it's been 5 years and I didn't do anything that I thought I wanted to in that time. We'll take one last message here for you, Scorpio. Hierophant, Justice card, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's thinking about some commitment, I would say here. Maybe thinking about marriage, where we have the Queen of Cups coming up here. Hierophant talks to us about tradition. So church, marriages, all that stuff, all in there. Justice card too, we're talking about legal documents. So you may be thinking about even merging a household. We're talking just about next steps. We have home life coming up. We have long-term happiness showing up for you here. So this is getting very clear for yourself on where you're feeling empowered right now. And it seems that you have kind of grounded love around you that is making that empowerment really possible and inspiring you to get clear about what is coming next instead of just living in the moment right now or living in the past. I do hope this helps you, Scorpio. If it does, please subscribe and we'll see you all next week.